Fellas, AC here. Welcome to another review. Today I'm going to talk about an absolute stunner. All out and out. Stunning fragrance. It's called Xerjoff 1861 Naxos. I don't have a full bottle. I have a sizable decant. I used to have 10 ml. I've used up about 6 ml or so. And I've been testing it extensively this year because this is a fabulous fragrance. Absolutely fabulous. So let's start. I've sprayed one spray. It's a very strong fragrance and I've let it sit on my skin for about 10 minutes because I think it needs a little time to sort of blossom on your skin. It literally blossoms. It's absolutely amazing. So let's start. Came out in 2015 and it's part of the 1861 series. Xerjoff is a house which I haven't reviewed much. I've reviewed Neo and that's about it, I think. I've done a comparison video as well, but I'm going to focus a bit more on this house because it creates quite amazing fragrances. It's at level with by Killian. The fragrances are not very complex. They're high quality and they are very interesting. They are focused more towards likability rather than complexity, and they're quite expensive. That's the house. And with time, I have also started focusing on those fragrances, likability, because as I'm maturing in my hobby, it's been 20-25 years, I've realized it's okay to have complex fragrances. I love them, but it's also important to have fragrances which are likable because we are all social animals and we wear fragrances to impress our friends, our family, and people we do not know, unknown people, because that adds to our personality. That's why likable fragrances are very important. So, when you first spray this fragrance, the full review now, so what you are greeted with is lemon, slight bit, lavender. It's not wakey lavender, it's not shouty lavender, it's sweet lavender, just like Lamal, very thick, syrupy lavender. And that syrupy texture is coming from honey, which is in the mid note, which is very interesting. So you have lemon, bergamot, lavender, honey, and vanilla. So that's one strand of the fragrance, right? And it's very silky smooth because of cashmere. And it has this very seductive quality because of jasmine sambac. The moment 5-10 minutes is all you need. And you start smelling a magical elixir on your skin. It's smooth. It's honey-like texture. Very viscous, thick. It's very elegant and very sexy. That's one strand. The other strand is the dry sort of masculine sort of strand. This one is all seductive, all thick and syrupy. And the other strand, it's almost like a V, if I visualize in my head. And the other strand is very dry tobacco, with even drier and beautiful cinnamon. Absolutely amazing cinnamon. And the tobacco comes much later. The cinnamon you'll smell immediately and it's beautiful, absolutely stunning. And that cinnamon, honey, lavender, tobacco create this amazing sort of dance on your skin. And then at the end, when the honey is drying out and everything else is drying out, comes in tonka. Tonka vanilla tobacco with cinnamon and lavender. That's the core of the scent, if you like. At the end, it becomes dry, less sweeter, less syrupy, more fine, more amazing, more sensual, more elegant. It's just a masterpiece of a creation, which is thoroughly likable, absolutely amazing. So that's the fragrance journey, right? You could not sort of pigeonhole it by saying it's a tobacco scent. Or you couldn't pigeonhole it saying it's animalic honey. No, it's not animalic at all. There's nothing animalic about it. It is highly likable, very aromatic, and very, very sexy. Now, it's compared to this, which I've reviewed. This is Thierry Mugler Pure Havane. Pure Havane is more around a cherry tobacco with ambery notes. It's very similar. And if you want, I'll do a comparison video, no problem. But this is more ambery tobacco, ambery cherry tobacco, sourness. There's a little bit more sour. This is very smooth. There's no hint of sourness. It is incredibly well made. It's a fantastic fragrance. So, pros and cons, upsides and downsides. It is the most beautifully crafted, highly expensive smelling fragrance you can buy. One of the most. The most beautiful construction. All these heavy notes like lavender, which can smell like clean sheets or laundry or detergents. Nothing like that. Mixed with honey, which can smell animalic, no animalics. Mixed with cinnamon, which can give you a little bit of sharp tone, edge, nothing, absolutely like a symphony. With beautiful dry tobacco. Just how do you dry out a fragrance that has got oodles of honey? Just dry tobacco, and then tonka bean and cashmeran. The notes are just delectable. That's the biggest upside. You are paying a lot of money for this, and you're getting a work of art. It's been created with absolute love and care. It is perfection, almost. Nothing is perfect, but it's very close to perfection. The second thing is the incredible wow factor, the attractiveness, the pull value. Forget compliments. Compliments are just going to happen anyways. The incredible pull value of this fragrance is just there. It's happened to me many times, but recently I was at a friend's party. It was a bit of a housewarming party. He bought the house last year, but this time he said, okay, it's Diwali, it's coming to be Diwali soon. So just before Diwali, he arranged it. Now, he had invited many people, and I didn't know most of them. So when I reached late. So when I went, I finished work and then I went. So I was a little late. So when I entered his place, the house was full. And in the main sitting room, they were all there. The moment I entered, everybody sort of looked at me like, boom. Like as if some sort of a god has entered the room. And I immediately knew, I was testing it. It was about 7-8 degrees. I immediately knew this was obviously my personality. I'm joking. It was this scent. It's just woof. Your fragrance is going to enter the place before you do. And you wouldn't even know it. I had one spray on. And for the rest of the evening, I was the center of the attention. There were many guys much better looking than me, much younger than me. Everything was swept aside. And I'm not saying it's because of my personality. It's just this fragrance and my personality and the conversations. Everybody was like, sideshow. You will be number one when you wear this fragrance. If you dress properly, if you put out the best side of you, if you behave properly, nothing can stop you. Forget Aventis, Naxos. On a cold day, this is what will take you right to the top. Forget compliments. You'll get compliments, a given. It just elevates your game immediately. Whether or not you're in the market, doesn't matter. You put this on, dress properly, and you're there. Boom. Number 3, upside. It is one of the most versatile fragrances you can wear. You can wear this to a date, you can wear this to a clubbing event, a party event, work, interview, one spray. That's all you need for interview or work. One spray. Do not overspray this. And just let people from the end of the room come to you. That's what happened to me at my friend's place. They were all just, it was like a shuttle service. So they just hover around you. And exactly what will happen to you if you wear this right. If you overspray, if you're broadcasting, nobody likes somebody who's absolutely wearing a very strong fragrance and broadcasting it. Nobody likes that. It's impolite. And it's just, you're just not letting the fragrance do the job. You want to create pull value, not push value. Pull value. When you're wearing something like this, you want to pull people towards you. Do it right. Downsides. Eye-wateringly expensive. So you're talking 3.5 pence per ml. Xerjoffs are very expensive. This is even more because it's so successful. 3 to 3.5 pounds in ml. So we're talking about 300 to 350 pounds per 100 ml. If you're looking for a 50 ml bottle, you might score something for less. You should be able to, but when you're spending 350, you don't want to buy it from a discounter. You want to buy it from legit shop. So if you find something wrong with it, you can send it back, right? So we're talking about 350, 100 ml. That's the only downside I can think of. The immense quality, the versatility, the smell, the aura, the personality, everything is plus. The only downside is it's massively expensive. That's the only thing I can think of. Nothing else. It's such a beautiful fragrance. So, occasions I've covered. Seasons. It smells the best when it's very, very cold. You know, we're talking about sub 10 degrees. Now, that's not going to happen in various parts of the world. It still smells good. But when it's very cold, icy cold, all these notes create this mesmerizing symphony on your skin. It's like fairies dancing around you. It's absolutely beautiful. But it has to be super cold for those notes to come out and create magic. You know, colder it is, the better it is. That's my experience. Age groups, any age group, who wouldn't want to be treated as a god? Who wouldn't? Ask a 15-year-old boy, 16-year-old boy, ask a 70-year-old man. Everybody would like to, sometimes in their life, they would like to be treated as someone special. And this fragrance will do it for you. You will absolutely feel as if you are center of the attention. You wouldn't even have to ask for it. People just will treat you properly. More than properly. But you do have to do it right. Overspray, you kill the fun. It's gone. Don't overspray this. Absolutely not. Okay, so how many marks will I give it? I've covered all aspects. Price points, seasons, compliment factor, age groups, how it smells, upside and downsides. You know, it's very rarely that I give a 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10 fragrance. I recently did one more 10 out of 10. This to me is a perfect 10. Perfect 10. The reason why you spend so much money on a bottle of scented water or alcohol. This is the reason. It does everything for you. You can wear it in any season, any occasion. You can wear it to any situation and have that tremendous confidence that this fragrance will make you feel amazing. And you're willing to spend £3 per ml for that, 350 pounds, for 100 ml. It is an incredible fragrance, honestly. And the older it gets, the better it smells. This decant is from 2018, I believe, so almost 6 years old. And it smells incredible, I tell you, incredible. What a privilege to review this fragrance. I'm hoping you really enjoy this review. Take care. Bye-bye.